But here's the thing that a lot of recruiters miss most often. It's the most powerful by a long shot, and it's actually the biggest mistake that I see people making in their sales process is over the past 3 years, and if you see my other videos, I've closed over 28 clients in one of the toughest verticals in the United States. We're talking about the high growth tech companies in San Francisco, New York, Boston, Austin, Nashville, these tech meccas in the United States and really the world. And they're willing to pay $20,000 to $50,000 per placement. We'll get into exactly what I do to close those clients, really the step-by-step process that I use to initiate the conversation. What it really comes down to is building the best possible relationship with that specific client. There isn't a by-the-book setting for email sequences. There isn't this template where it needs to be 7 days for your second email, then 10 days after that email. You can kind of toy around with different approaches, but here's a couple things that have really made a huge difference for me in terms of getting responses and getting people on the phone. So the first one is A/B split testing 2 different sequences. So you should have 2 going at the same time. You can alternate between them 2 as you're sending them out, and then you'll find, okay, let's expand on A and only send A, and then I'll try out a new B, and you can continue to evolve and get better. So the second point I want to make is how good my first email has been for me. This is a candidate teaser. So this is an email that has a link inside of it with a page that has all of my existing candidates, and of course they're anonymized. I'm using some generic pictures, abbreviating their names, but I'm giving them details about what these candidates look like. And this is a really big deal because I understand that they have a pain point. They need to hire for a Python engineer, and I have the Python engineers. And not only that, these are candidates that are in jobs right now, but they're leaning on me to make those introductions. It's a really good way to set yourself apart. And also in this email, that's important to note, is speaking to them directly and using words like you. The rest of the emails are pretty straightforward. I'll refer back to this candidate teaser and a couple of them. One of the emails will be really short. It'll say, hey, I tried to call you yesterday. Am I calling the right person? And there's nothing crazy about them. There's value builders throughout them. There's a video in one of them where I'm talking about different pools and how to evaluate candidates and stuff like that. But always be adding value to your emails. But here's the thing that a lot of recruiters miss most often. It's the most powerful by a long shot, and it's actually the biggest mistake that I see people making in their sales process is scoring your leads and paying attention to the ones that are higher value. My version and your version should be pay attention to email opens. And my CRM does this. There's CRMs out there that tells you if people are clicking on the links in your emails. And that's what I do first. That's how I start my day. I go over to this section that shows you how many times an email has been opened. And if I see a director of engineering has opened up my email 7 times in one day, that's obviously somebody I'm going to pay more attention to than somebody who hasn't opened up the damn email. So what I'll do is I'll send them a vidyard, a video voicemail introducing myself. I'll send them something on LinkedIn. I'll go that extra mile and really try to push them over that edge because I know they're clicking on my stuff and I know that they're engaged. And speaking of working smarter, we always need to be working towards this marketing game. And within my emails, all those landing pages that I have Facebook pixels attached to those landing pages. And basically what that is it's just a code that tracks the user. So in 3 months from now, after I send out all these emails, I'll go into Facebook advertising and the pixel will tell me, here's all the people, and they don't show you names or anything, but it'll say there have been 900 views of this one landing page. Would you like to set up an ad for $2 a day to go and try to pull them back in? And for me, that's really, really powerful because we're trying to get to that 7 to 15 touches. And that's across the sales world. You need to be in somebody's face 7 to 15 times before they decide to even generate a meeting with you or book a meeting with you. And there's nothing better than a CEO coming to your website and seeing on your chat bot that he said, I saw your ad. I want to book a call tomorrow because we need to hire XYZ. The Solopreneur Recruiter, this is all about helping you grow your agency and get it to the next stage. And Here's what's really cool. We're offering up this free service. If you want to book a time with me, you'll get a free one-on-one session. We'll break down exactly what you need to do. I'll send you all of my email templates for absolutely free, a list of all the tools that I use that you can use as well. So hit that link below or whatever button is below and book a call with me. I'll send you all that free stuff. You'll get the free one-on-one consulting, and we'll make sure that your agency is up and running and accelerating to that next stage.